Hello Kauai, here's our COVID-19 briefing from Team Kauai for Monday, January 4th. Happy New Year. The Department of Health is reporting one new case today, a Kauai resident who was diagnosed off-island. We currently have 10 active cases, all are in isolation and one is hospitalized on Oahu. We have 17 people in health-directed quarantine as close contacts. Our cumulative case count is now 177, including 150 confirmed locally, 1 probable, and 26 tested elsewhere but reported after arrival on island. All this week, Kauai Police and the National Guard have been tracking nearly 1,700 people in travel-related quarantine. We are pleased to announce Governor Ige approved our amended Emergency Rule 23 and our new Emergency Rule 24, which changes the quarantine provisions for travelers. Starting Tuesday, January 5th, Kauai will be starting new travel protocols for both inter-island and out-of-state travelers. The amended Emergency Rule 23 reinstates the Safe Travels program for inter-island travel. It means inter-island travelers are exempt from the 10-day travel quarantine with proof of a negative COVID-19 test taken within 72 hours before travel. As part of the Safe Travels program requirements, travelers would need to register with the Safe Travels program, and the test would need to be administered by one of the state's trusted testing and travel partners. Test results must be uploaded to your Safe Travels profile before departure. Travelers from out of state can participate in this program after they have spent at least 3 days on another Hawaiian island. They are exempt from quarantine on Kauai if they take a test after spending at least 72 hours in the state and that test result is negative. The test must have been taken within 72 hours of departure to Kauai. As an example, if an out-of-state traveler arrives on Oahu at 8 a.m. Monday, he can take a pre-travel test from a trusted testing partner after 8 a.m. Thursday. Once he receives a negative test result, the traveler can fly to Kauai anytime within the 72 hours of taking that test. Our Rule 24 offers another option for travelers flying into Kauai from out of state. Rule 24 would allow incoming travelers to take a pre-travel test, stay in an enhanced movement quarantine or resort bubble, and quarantine for 3 days, then take a post-travel test to be released from quarantine after 3 days. While in quarantine at the resort bubble, participants will be able to utilize the resort property, including walking the grounds, visiting the pool, and other amenities. This program is independent of the state's Safe Travels program, so tests can be any COVID-19 diagnostic test, including antigen or PCR tests with an emergency use authorization from the FDA. We have different quarantine rules for inter-island travelers and out-of-state travelers at this time because of the significantly different risks. COVID-19 disease rates are many times higher on the mainland than in Hawaii, and therefore the risk is higher. Our rules recognize the different risk levels by adjusting the quarantine requirements. Both of these programs are optional. Travelers who choose not to participate in these programs will be subject to the full 10-day traveler quarantine without a post-travel testing opportunity, cannot leave their rooms until after the 10th day. Residents can take this 10-day quarantine at home. For more information on the state's Safe Travels program or to view the list of trusted testing and travel partners, please visit hawaiicovid19.com/travel. For information about travel to Kauai or to view the full list of emergency rules, please visit kauai.gov/COVID-19. The county has digitized the Kauai arrival form, which is a form that must be completed by anyone entering quarantine on Kauai. That includes travelers entering the enhanced movement quarantine, anyone entering the full 10-day quarantine, and those in a modified quarantine program. It does not apply to inter-island travelers who have received a negative pre-travel test at least 72 hours before departure for Kauai. Those travelers will use the state's Safe Travels form and do not need to enter quarantine. The new digital Kauai form can be completed online, saving time at the airport on arrival. It is available at kauai.gov/COVID-19. We have already vaccinated over 2,500 Kauai residents, and vaccinations are ongoing for healthcare workers, first responders, frontline workers, and other essential workers. As additional vaccine shipments become available, we will expand the list of eligible residents to include our kupuna over the age of 75 and those who have chronic health conditions. Other groups will be offered the vaccines in the months to come. At this time, there is no COVID-19 vaccine approved for children. If you are a healthcare worker or first responder who has not yet been registered by your employer or the Department of Health, please call 808-346-9605. Providers and staff from practices such as dentists, physical therapists, mental health professionals, and other non-physician practices are welcome to register for vaccinations. Learn more about the state's vaccine distribution plan at hawaiicovid19.com/vaccine. For more information on the available vaccines, please visit kauai.gov/vaccine. We will continue to keep you updated as more information is available. Our Office of Economic Development launched the Rise to Work program last year, which utilized CARES Act money to assist displaced workers. In all, 280 displaced workers on Kauai were hired by 100 local employers into the Rise to Work program. The jobs, some full-time and some part-time, including laborers, administrative staff, artists, educators, skilled trades, photographers, website designers, and many more. Workers received health insurance and weekly paychecks from island small businesses and local nonprofits. The employers got needed help to keep their businesses open, and the employees, in addition to pay and health insurance, received new skills training, networking, and new confidence. We are thrilled by the success of this jobs program. Mahalo to our team at OED and all of our employers who participated. We are looking forward to a healthy, safe, and prosperous year ahead. This starts with each and every one of us. Mahalo for understanding the role you play in mitigating the spread of COVID-19 on our island. Please continue to stay home as much as possible. Refrain from social gatherings or public outings. If you must interact with people outside of your home, maintain a distance of 6 feet of separation and wear a mask, if at all possible for you to do so. Remember, my mask protects you and your mask protects me. It's a sign of respect and aloha. Do not leave home if you are sick unless you're seeking medical attention, and then only after calling your doctor first. Wash your hands frequently and clean surfaces often. Stay informed and connected during this time of social distancing. We'll continue to post updates on our official County of Kauai Facebook page or on our Kauai Emergency Management Agency page at www.kauai.gov/COVID-19. The Centers for Disease Control is also updating its website regularly. For more information, please visit coronavirus.gov. Not everyone has internet access or follows the news, so please help to keep your loved ones informed. Be kind, take care of one another, God bless, and aloha.